Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So today we're going to take a look at the Jobmate Dremel. I picked this up a couple days ago from the Hawk Shop in North Bay. Got it with a case full of bits, which I still have to go through and organize into my boxes. 10 bucks. How do you beat that for a used Dremel? And it doesn't even look like it's really even been used that much. Even most of these bits, I think there's only about maybe 3 or 4 of them in here that got used at all. Now, I had a Mastercraft one that had that sliding speed control. Stay away from those models, even in the Dremel brand. They are garbage, and they're not. They just don't last long. I've had that Mastercraft one for a couple of years, but I only used it maybe a dozen times, if that. Okay, and I finally ended up where it wouldn't go full power anymore, and as soon as I got past, the halfway mark, which was useless anyway, on that Dremel, it would shut down on me. And then I tried to clean the damn thing, and things just got worse. So, yeah, save the power cord and throw out the rest. Other than, of course, I kept my snake, because I figured, well, you know what? I'll just go buy another Dremel, and if the snake doesn't work, I can sell the snake, because I can still get 20 bucks for a used Mastercraft snake. But anyways, I was at the pawn shop. Figured, check there first. You never know what you're going to find. Found this Jobmate Dremel in great shape. Like I said, it looks like it's barely even been touched. And it works absolutely perfect. I'm really happy with this. And it's got a separate power switch, not this slider crap. And it has a rotary dial for the speed, which is something that you'd want to have, because it's actually the better way. And this thing goes nice. There's full power. Okay. Speed 1's kind of pointless, but you gotta have these at around 2.5 and above. Usually 3 is a good spot to do anything really productive. You can't replace the brushes. The older ones you could. And my Mastercraft snake fitted perfect, so I was happy with that. Because you can't buy a Jobmate snake, right? Just Canadian Tire quit carrying a lot of the Jobmate stuff. They have very little stuff anymore, which is too bad, because their Dremels are so cheap to buy, even brand new, like 25, 30 bucks, for a complete kit. Usually with a snake for about 30, 35 bucks tops. And without, you pay about 20 bucks, and you still get usually a case with some bits with it. And that's a great deal for brand spanking new. I paid 10 bucks, and the thing is virtually new. And like I said, only a couple of the bits got used, and it works beautiful. So for 10 bucks, I ain't complaining. Definitely gonna keep my eyes out for a few more. But I've never blown up a Dremel from Jobmate ever. I killed a power switch, which I replaced. That was easy enough to do. I had a spare one. But on my other ones, they mostly sat in the drawer doing nothing, so they never really got any use other than when I was fixing the one that I did have to fix. But I got rid of all my stuff pretty well. Tools and all, as you guys may know. Well, I know my regular subs do. Because of different things I've switched over to and doing different stuff and, all this jazz. And, of course, some of my tools I wish I never did get rid of, like my lathe, my mill, and my welder, but oh well. Anyways, everything can be replaced in life. But, get your hands on a Jobmate Dremel, you'll love them. They don't die, they're great. I had the Mastercraft one for a couple of years. It got used maybe a dozen times. And, yeah, I guess you have to keep using a Mastercraft one if you want to keep it running right, because mine went la-la on me on the speed control, and as soon as I put it past half, which even at half, you really got no real speed out of it. I couldn't really sand anything. It's not a very sensitive system. And the slider thing just kind of is a bad, annoying thing. It kind of reminds me of a dimmer switch gone wrong. But anyways, even Dremel brand Dremels, they have that slider thing, and I don't like them. They do fail, and that's not a cool thing. These rotary dial speed controls, they've never failed on me before, so But and Mastercraft does have one now that looks identical pretty much to this one, and with a power switch and separate rotary dial. And it's a good price when it's on sale, and comes with a 250 piece accessory kit. But it wasn't on sale, and I just figured, you know what, for 10 bucks, I got them to plug it into the wall for me, checked it out, works perfect, bought it, come home, and figured, well, let's see if the Mastercraft snake fit, and it did. So now I've got a snake on there, which is awesome, because if I remember right, the Dremel brand Dremel snake didn't fit, because I remember trying that before. But anyways, so sometimes you get what you pay for, sometimes you get a hell of a lot more. And brand new, for these things were like under 40 bucks for the most part, you know, brand spanking new. And like I said, I've only ever blown a power switch in one. I wore out a power switch, you know, but I would always buy extras of these things just because of the cheap price. And even when they went on sale, it was like maybe 15 bucks, 20 bucks for a Dremel with a snake and a kit. You know, like, how do you say no? You know what I mean? And like I said, they last. We used to make gun grips, and you know, we've made thousands of grips and never burnt one out. You know, just killed a switch once, and that's pretty damn good if you ask me. And I've even had the Dremel, or the Jobmate drill presses. Those things are rock solid. Great inexpensive drill press. You can find them used now for about 20 bucks to $35 used in Canada. And they're great drill presses, you know. And I've had a few of them. The only problem I ever had with one of them is I blew a capacitor and a motor on one once. And then I went to try and buy a replacement capacitor, and the guy told me that this would work. So, of course, I hook it up, and nope, it exploded the capacitor. So obviously, not correct capacitor, because it wasn't exactly the same, but he said that because of the numbers that it should work. And in theory, he was right, but turns out theory was wrong in that case. So, yeah, I just kind of scrapped that one and just went out and bought another one, and never had a problem again. But that drill press went through hell and back, and you know, so, but they are pretty good. They are pretty long life durable, and you know, I torture my tools. You know, I'm not some, you know, weekend user type of thing, and you know, I might put an hour a month on a tool. You know, I actually use my tools a lot. So yeah, but I don't mind buying cheaper tools, because I know the game, and I know that a lot of times you can cheap out and get just as good, if not better, for less money. So and this again is another one of those cases. So if you're looking for a Dremel, you're probably only going to find these used nowadays. I don't know if anywhere else online is selling brand new Jobmate Dremels, but if you can find one new, grab it if the price is good. You know, and used, if it's in good shape, definitely snag one. Like I said, I paid 10 bucks for this one without a snake, but it did come with a box with a whack load of bits for 10 bucks at a pawn shop, and that's Canadian dollars. I probably would have paid 20 bucks tops. You know, like that's like at the max, even though these things went for 20 bucks at times, brand new. I'd rather pay 20 bucks even for a used one if I had to, than to go out and spend 100 bucks and 200 bucks on Dremel brand, or, you know, even the Mastercraft brands. I mean, you know, they're expensive too, you know. But Mastercraft has one that's similar to this one, with a power switch and the rotary speed dial like this one. And when it goes on sale, it comes with a 250 piece kit with it of bits, and I think it was like 50 bucks or something. I can't remember exact numbers, but you know, definitely even that would probably be a good kit. But I don't know unless I buy one, and I might end up having to if I can't find any more Jobmate ones. But I'm going to keep my eyes on the Kijiji ads too for Dremels. And because I did see one up there today, a guy has a Jobmate one, but he's got it with a Dremel drill press stand, and it's like, I don't want the drill press stand. So I'm going to see what he wants just for the Dremel itself. Because, hey, having spares around is kind of handy, considering I'm doing a lot of wood projects from now on, and keep myself out of trouble, or get into a bit of trouble. But anyway, there you go. So I think it's a great tool. I think the brand is fine. I think the price is totally awesome for 10 bucks. And they are definitely, I have a ton load of experience with Jobmate Dremels, and guys, they are actually really solid tools. So anyways, thanks for watching, and catch you on the next one. If you want a star rating on this sucker, 4.5 out of 5, and I think that's more than fair. But anyways, ciao for now. Bye-bye.